With that, Satouin flies off ahead of Kurashina.
Huh? She's already flying. Was that a premature start? Or what? Did she run away?
I forgot to mention that you started the first buoy.
So you start in the air, huh? Alright, then I'll fly over there too.
Be careful. Don't push yourself too hard.
I won't. Huh. Is this the starting position?
Ah, you really are an amateur. Ah, yes, it is. After confirming that they're in position on the left and right side of the first buoy, it's time to begin. I'll be starting the match now.
Ready!
Likewise. Set. Both of them dash forward as soon as they hear the whistle.
Oh, wait!
Well, not really both of them. Kurashina's start is way too slow to group them together. What's she doing? Satouin, on the other hand, assumes a beautiful flying form, effectively reducing air resistance the moment she launches. Alright, that's number 1! 1 point for Satouin. She easily outruns Kurashina and successfully touches the second buoy. She's good. Seems she isn't all talk. Impressive. Her form is extremely beautiful. She isn't using any of the finer techniques, but seeing how fast and stable her flight is, I can tell she's quite an advanced Skywalker. What's more, it's obvious she's going easy on Kurashina. Man, Kurashina's got no chance. Alright, I'll go for the next point now. Satouin quickly levels out and advances in a straight in the direction of the first buoy. Naturally, Kurashina is in her way, but she's just floating in place, fluttering and unsure what to do.
What should I do?
I hear Kurashina's voice through the headset. Stay calm. First, block your opponent's path.
How?
Spread out your arms and ready your legs to move both left or right. Basically, try and act like a goalie in soccer.
Like this?
Kurashina's stance has changed. Right. You then apply pressure to your opponent as you... Do you really think you can stop me with such a feeble attempt at defense?
Oh no, she's here.
Perform a feint and go for her rear.
Roger!
Right as Satouin passes her, Kurashina desperately moves her body, turning sideways, and tries to touch her back. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Satouin easily slips past Kurashina's hand. I guess it was naive to think that would work.
No way.
After that, Satouin effortlessly touches the first buoy. Point for Satouin!
I assumed you were skilled since you dared to challenge me, but I see now that you are nowhere near worth an opponent.
Satouin laughs loudly. And sure enough, the match continues to play out in a complete one-sided fashion, with her on the offense.
Again! No, she got past me again!
Next thing I know, there's only 1 minute left, and Satouin has 9 points.
Well then, allow me to take point number 10. Coach!
When I look up at the sky, all I see is a triumphant, noble woman standing before an almost crying Kurashina. Time out! Time out!
When did they start allowing timeouts in FC?
In Shogi, Go, and Othello, beginners can take some time to consider their next move, right?
I suppose you have a point.
What an understanding person. Kurashina, calm down.
Okay.
We have no choice. Let's give the thing I mentioned earlier a try.
But I can't even fly properly yet. Are you sure I can do it?
You're not going to score a single point at this rate.
Well...
Does that not frustrate you? Honestly, it's probably a bit mean to put it like that. But this is an all too familiar exchange to me. Though, back then, the people involved were all different. And because of that, I can still remember what he said at the time.
I don't want to lose like this. I want to score at least a single point.
Good. That's why I deliberately provoked her.
Come on, what's taking you so long? Know that simply giving up at this point is a valid option.
Elated, Kurashina points at Satouin, who is waiting up in the sky with absolute composure.
I'm definitely gonna get 1 point!
Oh my! I quite like people with fire in their eyes. It reminds me of our cute first year. Satouin makes her hair flutter as she shouts out a response.
Very well. Come at me then. I shall prevail and claim those letters for good.
They prepare to resume their battle. Alright, I'll start the timer again. There's only 50 seconds left. She'll probably only get 1 chance. If she lets it slip, time will run out and she'll lose without scoring a single point. Just 1. There's only 1 chance. Start!
I'll make this quick.
Satouin makes her move right as the ref blows the whistle. Alright, go for it!
Will do!
Kurashina stretches out her hands and legs upon hearing my signal, then turns face up and climbs about 10 meters. Eventually, she floats high above Satouin, morphing her body into a crescent shape.
Oh my! Are you planning on creating an arc to celebrate my triumphant victory?
Satouin uncoordinated. Satouin unconcernedly continues her flight and is about to pass under the arc Kurashina has drawn. Perfect! Go now!
Okay!
Huh? The exact moment Satouin's body moves under the arc.
Here I go!
Kurashina's body straightens out and she starts to descend. That was a trap? Nice, she fell for it. Satouin had only been evading attacks from the side this entire time. From that, I deduced that she might be weak against vertical attacks. I also figured she would be overconfident due to her enormous leap, making her careless.
Your back is mine!
And most importantly, climbs and descents are a lot easier for beginners.
Right! It's right where it's hardest to dodge!
Satouin movements are sloppy as I expected. Kurashina's hand is rapidly approaching her back.
Nice try, but...
Satouin instantly twists her body, trying to evade the attack that was fast approaching from above. And a mere moment before Kurashina's hand reaches her back. Damn, she dodged! Kurashina's hand cuts through the empty air, and Satouin speeds off as if to mock her opponents.
No!
I guess this is it. Satouin keeps her altitude consistent as she straightens out her form. Kurashina, on the other hand, is rushing toward the water due to all the built-up momentum. No! I inadvertently close my eyes. However, no matter how long I wait, I just don't hear the loud splashing sound of the water. Instead, an intense electric whirl resounds. Huh? Upon opening my eyes. Huh? I'm greeted with an unbelievable sight. Satouin had definitely dodged the attack. How? And I even saw Kurashina diving headfirst toward the water, but somehow she started to climb again, and with those miraculous movements, she managed to tag the back of her tag the back that had escaped her moments ago.
No way! This can't be!
As for the girl who pulled that off,
Huh?
doesn't look like it's hit her yet.
I scored a point?
She's gazing down at her own hand with a puzzled look on her face. And while everyone, including Kurashina, is dumbfounded. Whoa! Amazing! I haven't seen an Airkick Turn in years! Shinan alone roars out with joy. An Airkick Turn, I see. It's a Flying Circus technique that requires a very high level of skill and, above all, exceptional physical abilities. It's an advanced technique that allows an individual to explosively kick off the air to quickly change directions. And this girl, who just started flying by herself yesterday, managed to pull it off. Unreal!
I can't believe a girl who only started flying yesterday scored a point on me. How shameful!
Satouin is putting on a show for everyone to see. Seems she's not even trying to hide her shock. She's fallen to her knees and is covering her face with both her hands.
Wow, I did it! I really did it! Hey, Hinata, did you see that?
The other girl, on the other hand, is almost bouncing with joy. Yeah, I did. That was amazing.
It was my first ever match, but I managed to score a point.
That was pretty amazing. I mean, she wasn't even using FC shoes, and she only just learned the rules. Plus, she's got no real flying experience at all. Still, despite all of that, she managed to score a point in a match. That's just insane. Oh, that's exactly why. I turned towards Satouin. The shock must be pretty bad.
No! This shows that my training is lacking.
Yeah, she seems really depressed. I approach her to cheer her up some.
Does Satouin?
But Kurashina steps forward and beats me to it.
But what do you want? If you're planning on mocking me, then...
In front of a flinching Satouin, Kurashina assumes an upright position, like a soldier standing at attention.
Thank you so much for teaching me about Flying Circus.
Then she bends her hips 90 degrees and bows her head.
What? I know it was rude of me to challenge you, so it would have been only natural for you to ignore me, but you took the time to explain the rules to me. This sport is super fun. I'm gonna work hard to get better. So I hope we can have another match someday.
Wow. She couldn't have put it any better. I was worried about what she might say, but that was pointless.
Aren't we humble? Very well then. I shall return your school letters to you as promised. But don't think you've won. You will definitely have to face me again. Yes, it would be my pleasure.
Whew, right situations like these tend to go best when the competitors talk. I used to know that all too well.
Just you wait! I swear on the name of Satouin that I will not let you score a single point next time! You better remember my words. I will not forgive you if you don't.
After saying all that, Satouin turns her back to us and flies off. That girl has a strong heart. Normally, an active player would be stunned by the turn of events. Looks like she's not as weak as a certain other person I know. Man, that girl was really weird.
But really nice, too.
True. Despite how rude we were being, she still courteously explained the rules to Kurashina. She's pretending to be all haughty, but it's actually super nice. That's what I meant by weird.
Alright, I guess it's time for the two of us to head... Whoa!
When I turn toward Kurashina, I notice a giant shadow rapidly approaching me. Wow! You guys!
What the...
Damn, you startled me. The identity of that shadow is... Thank you! Sinan, who has been moved to tears by Kurashina. That was amazing! You hardly ever get to see such an awesome air turn!
Oh...
Kurashina replies somewhat weird. However, Shion just nods rapidly in response. You're a total beginner, yeah?
Yes, Hinata is still teaching me the basics. I'm nowhere near good yet.
And you pulled off that move? That can only mean... Shion bends backwards, then shoots his face forward and screams. You're a prodigy!
What?
You were born with a great talent, intuition, and physical abilities. You just have to make use of it. Accept your fate and become a Skywalker. Oh, also, you. Whoa, me? Great. He's directing his passionate gaze at me now. The strategy you came up with? The accurate advice you were giving? Only an experienced Skywalker could have managed all that. Yeah. I'd love to fight alongside that big brain of yours. That sounds dumb. However, Shion follows up his proposal with words that become the start of our long journey. I want you two to join Kunahama Academy's Flight Circus Club. Oh, what a pain. After that, Kurashina and I are forced to listen to Shion's ramblings. The sun had already set and darkness ruled over the summer night. I'm standing there on the beach, watching the waves silently come and go. Shion passionate words with the lingering trauma within my heart clash, leaving me lost in thoughts.